ドジャースの正捕手としてチームを支え、打席でも勝負強いバッティングで首位打者争いをリードしているウィル・スミス選手。 ESPN-LA のインターネット番組に出演し、今週末に迫ったライバルパドレスとの首位攻防戦や、今年捕手としても支えている大谷選手の活躍、自身の首位打者争いについても答えていました。
Will Smith is joining us right now. Will, go ahead and pop that headset on right here. We are talking about a 3-time All-Star. We are talking about a 2-time World Series champion, somebody currently leading the National League in batting. Will, first of all, thank you for coming out, spending a little time with us. How you feeling this morning?
Yeah, thanks for having me. Excited to be here.
Yeah, it's good. It's good to have you. Obviously, things in the Dodger universe are not very Dodgery right now. And one of the things that we've talked so much about is, baseball players never too high, never too low, kind of sit in the middle, and the good stuff will come and go, the bad stuff will come and go. How hard is it when it's been mostly not good stuff over the last couple of weeks?
Yeah, it's not been a fun few weeks.
Yeah.
That's for sure. Not up to our par. But that's baseball. It's a hard game. I think for us it makes the wins more enjoyable. Going through these tough times, coming out of it. We still got a month and a half of regular season left, and then postseason push. So, we're just focused on getting a little better, getting back to playing good baseball, and everything should take care of itself.
I've been asking questions and been getting unsolicited advice about what to ask you. And I guess what people want to say is they keep saying how even-keeled you are. Like you never get too high, too low. And they said it may be because you're a great golfer.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's golf. That's just kind of who I am. I think being a catcher, you gotta have that demeanor for the pitcher. You can't get too high, can't get too low. You got to be, a steady force back there. So, I try to do that a little bit. I definitely let the emotions go a little more in big games and stuff like that. But just trying to be a presence back there for the pitchers.
But do you get upset sometimes? I mean, you're a pro at not showing it, but I'm sure you're an athlete. You got to be frustrated sometime.
Yeah, for sure. I definitely get frustrated, mad. It's just getting past it as fast as I can, which I feel like I do a pretty good job of.
Will Smith, Dodger catcher, joining us here on Trav and DeMarco. I'll go back to the last time you guys played the Padres, and it got chippy. And, guys, it's an emotional game, and guys happen. And I remember listening and seeing you talk in the post-game interview, and you were kind of like, yeah, okay. We're going to see him again. And they're here again. And the circumstances are different than they were the last time. They're a game ahead of you, as we sit here right now. Does it have a little more juice, or is it more like, yeah, okay, this is the next 3, and then we'll go play the Rockies, and then we'll play them again?
Yeah. I mean, they're playing really good baseball right now. It's gonna be a fun weekend. It's gonna be tough games to win, but it's gonna be tough for them to beat us too. So, yeah, we're gonna go into it. It's gonna be emotional. I know the fans love it. It's be at Dodger Stadium. It's gonna be awesome, and it's gonna be a great environment. So yeah, it'll be a fun game. So hopefully play good baseball.
How do you guys keep your head when all about you are losing theirs? I mean, it's what I'm saying? It's weird, right? I mean, baseball players, they stay centered. You got to play every single day. But I mean, us on the outside, we live and die with this. So how do you guys keep so even-keeled when you're in the middle of it?
We just keep trying to help each other out. Keep trying to pull for each other. Keep trying to, just speak good things. Have a positive vibe around the clubhouse. So that's where we're at. We're not down in the dumps or anything like that. We still know we're a really good baseball team. We still know we can win a world championship this year, and that's the goal.
If you need somebody to bash a Gatorade, I can come down there. Just
you
get
got it.
Contract. Yeah,
we've got a few guys that can do it.
Who's the leading candidate? If you had to place a bet on who would the guy to tear up a Gatorade cooler, who would it be?
Dalton Rushing for sure.
Oh, okay, okay, great. I like that. The new guy's coming in and knocking it around.
Yep.
How much has he helped you just being able to get off your feet, maybe a little bit more than you have in previous seasons?
Yeah, he's been good. He's a rookie coming in. He's been swinging the bat lately. The last couple of days he's been a little better. So, he's been really good behind the plate. He's been blocking the ball, throwing the ball well. It's been good. I've known him for a while, so it's cool to see.
Well, I don't know if you caught me. I've been looking at your left knee a little bit today because watching the game last night, I think it was in the 8th inning where Logan O'Hoppe fouls a 103-mile-an-hour pitch right off of your left knee. And it took you, 4 seconds to kind of shake it off and get right back in there. How much do you want to just start jumping around and screaming like, man, what am I doing back here?
I know, right? I took a few off the face last night too. But, luckily I remember them.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, the knee, that one didn't hurt too bad. It hit the pad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's more the ones that, just kind of graze you, miss the padding, and that don't look too bad. Those are the ones that sting.
I did see that Ohapi, who obviously is the catcher for the Angels, kind of gave you a "dude, I get it" moment.
Oh yeah.
Like he kind of looked at you like, "Dude, I've had that one too."
Yeah. We know exactly what we're both going through in that situation.
What is the professional courtesy as far as giving the sometimes it's the umpire, sometimes the umpire will do it for you. Just that, let me know when you're ready to go. I'll find something else to do until.
Yeah, exactly. Just a little extra time. The umpire will brush the plate or batter will step out. So make sure we're all good.
Now, you're his teammate, but do you sometimes catch yourself just looking at Shohei like you can't be real? Like there's Shohei at the plate, and then there's the one you have to catch, and they're the same guy, but they're completely different. Do you ever catch yourself saying, wow, how do you do this?
It's daily almost. It's incredible. You hit the ball, and it's like, oh my God, I didn't know someone could hit a ball that far. And you've seen him do that before, but like you think that one went a little bit farther. And then he's dotting 101 on the corner to Mike Trout last night. It's incredible what he does.
Like, how do you reconcile that, what you just saw?
I don't know.
Thank God he's on our side?
Yeah, you're glad he's on your side, but you're a little jealous at the same point because you want to do that.
You want to be able to do that, yeah. I bet that's
it's
hard.
a little unfair.
It's a ginormous shadow to have a dude like that on your team, right? I mean, Superman basically plays with you.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah, it's cool. It's great. He's a great dude, though, so it's good to have him around.
But how do you keep in your box? Like, this is what I want to do. This is my greatness. This is what I'm focusing on when you have that batting before you.
Yeah, it's I know what my job is. You got to know your role. You got to know what you're trying to do. You try to stick my approach, put a good bat together, get on base, let the guys behind me drive me in.
DeMarco and I have talked about this, Will. We're talking with Dodger catcher Will Smith. That, and correct me if I'm wrong here, but I'm going to take a leap of faith here that when you were in Little League and high school and college, you, if not the best player on your team, very close to the best player on these teams. Obviously, you're a high round draft pick. You make the big leagues quickly. You've had a ton of success. But I'm guessing because you were probably that guy in Little League and high, did you pitch at some point in your baseball life?
Yeah, I pitched through high school.
Okay, so you ended at high school, go to Louisville, and you're not pitching at Louisville, right? Okay. If we talked about this, DeMarco, this idea of at some point the differentiation happens, that I'm good, I can pitch, I can play short, I can catch, I can play center field, I can do all these things. It never really happened for him. If more people were allowed to just come to college and say, yeah, keep doing your thing. You pitch well in high school. Not that there'd be another one of those, but would there be more guys that could survive at the big league level doing both?
I think college for sure. Some guys could, just because you're playing less games. The big leagues is tough. I get to see how much it wears him down.
Yeah.
He's in incredible shape and all that, and he can handle it. But it definitely wears you down. Pitching, going to hit, running the bases. Getting your bullpens in, making sure you're hitting BP every day. Like it's a lot. It's a lot just being a hitter, just being a pitcher. So trying to do both.
Well, and you too, as a catcher, I think you have more on your plate than maybe some other guys might, because you got to get ready for the opposing lineup. You got to know every pitcher on your own team, what they like to throw, the sequencing that they want to throw it. We're going to throw this sequence to this guys. That's a lot, but you don't have to throw the pitch. You know what I mean? It's just the amount of intricacy and complications that go along with trying to do both of those things. It's really hard to wrap your head around.
Yeah, it really is. It's incredible what he's doing.
I think I know what you're going to say, Will, that the team is the number one priority, that winning another World Series would be your third World Series is the number one priority, and I certainly understand that. But what would it mean to you to win a batting title? Because right now you are on top of the National League. Your teammate Freddie Freeman is third. You got Xavier Edwards from the Marlins, sandwiched between the two of you guys. What would it mean to put that as a career accomplishment?
Yeah, that'd be really cool. Obviously, it's a full season of not slumping and hitting really well. So, yeah, that'd be really cool. Definitely kind of on the back burner of my mind right now, I guess. But, yeah, we're just trying to get back to playing good baseball. Win the division first. That's the first goal. And then, win a World Series.
I'm an old man, and I remember that hitting 300 was a big deal. Right, that you wanted to, if you were above that 300 line, that means you had a really great season. Obviously, the game is played a little differently now. The approach of hitters a little different. What does it mean to you, that 300 number? Is it a significant one to you?
Yeah, I think, it is. I'm not really goal-oriented when it comes to stats and all that.
Yeah.
But, yeah, you want as many hits as you can get throughout the year. So, the higher the number, the better.
I'm just geeked for the next series. I'm sorry. I'm already looking ahead. I know. We get fired up about this stuff. It's the Padres. It is what it is. They've been behind you. Now they're in front of you. How do you go out and get that back against? I mean, aren't you happy to see them next? so to speak. Yeah.
It should be a fun weekend. We got to play good baseball. It's a good team, good test. Hopefully it gets us going in the right direction.
Watching Edgardo Henriquez last night, he hit 103, I think 3 times.
Oh, geez.
On the receiving of that, like I understand trying to hit it, it seems like witchcraft at that point. But just there was one that was in the dirt that you kind of short hopped on the backhand. How difficult is it to deal with somebody that's throwing that hard and maybe isn't able to locate like Greg Maddux?
Yeah, it's not that hard, honestly.
Really?
For me, I mean, I'm catching guys throwing 97, 98 every day.
It's not that big of a difference.
So another 4 or 5 miles an hour, 5, 6 miles an hour is kind of what it is. It's fast. You got to react to it. Yeah, I don't know.
Is it a lot easier than trying to hit it?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Just because I know it's coming at least.
Yeah.
Right.
It's not a slider or something.
I just, when the 100, like I've been desensitized to 98, 99, as crazy as that sounds, but all of a sudden the 100's like, okay, and then, like you mentioned, Ohtani hits 101 to get Mike Trout looking, and then Henriquez comes in, there's just 102, 102, 103, 103. It's like, I just, where is the ceiling on this? How much more further out are we going to push this?
I don't know. We talk about it all the time because, 10 years ago it was 100,
Yeah.
101 maybe. Yeah, I don't know how hard guys are going to go. I don't know what the body can do.
Have you faced Mason Miller or Chapman or one of those guys that's 04, 05?
Yeah, it gets on you for sure.
I bet it does.
Yeah, I would imagine it's on you before. Is it just hunting fastballs and just trying to be on time? Is there anything else you can do as far as approach goes?
Not much. You got to be load early, swing early. Hopefully make some mistakes. So
Yeah.
When do you know when you have one? When do you know? Like when you
Last night.
lean into
versus-
one? Yeah, like
Yeah.
when do you know you have that? Yeah.
the feeling of it. I don't know. Just you see it. You just know for sure. It just feels good off the bat. There's not much to it. Yeah, you feel
Like when you
spin it right.
hit, you don't even have to look. You know by the sound and how it felt, this thing's going out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What's proper etiquette after you do that?
I don't know. Some guys bat flip and stuff. I just kind of put my head down and run, and yeah.
I mean, why not bat flip sometimes though?
I have in the past for
Yeah?
sure. Some bigger moments and stuff. Yeah.
I was going to say, like, what brings a bat flip out of you? It has to be the
big
moment, or could it be the guy?
Yeah, big moment, playoffs, or just depends. I don't know.
Padres series coming up.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe a pretty good time for one.
今年は首位打者争いのトップに立ちバッティングでも大きな存在感を放っています。規定打席はギリギリですが、このまま首位打者のタイトルをつかみ取ってほしいところです。高校時代に二刀流としてプレーしていた経験もあり、大谷選手のタフネスさえの深い敬意と特別な思いが感じられました。今週末のパドレスとの首位攻防戦、どんな熱い展開になるのか本当に楽しみです。